Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you are all doing well. Okay. So welcome back to English class. All of you open your textbook page number 37. So today I'm going to explain one of the famous scientists. Okay. About one of the famous scientists. His name is Vikram Sarabhai. His name is Vikram Sarabhai. So have you seen the lesson name here? A visionary scientist. Okay, a visionary scientist means who have great hopes toward the future. Okay, and who is always thinking about the future. Okay, this is called a visionary scientist. So who is the visionary scientist here? Vikram Sarabhai. Okay, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. His name is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. His name is Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Okay. So, shall I start reading? What you have to do, you should open page number 37 and hold your pencil, underline whatever the word you feel difficult, you should underline that word. Okay. Do you understand, students? Yeah. Just follow me. The pioneer of the Indian Space Research Program, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was the son of the famous industrialist Ambalal Sarabhai. He was born on 12th of August 1919 in Ahmedabad. His father was an eminent industrialist. His mother, Sarala Devi, was a social worker. Vikram was one among the 8 children who were given education at home in their family school. All the children studied here and were well educated. Since his childhood, Vikram was creative and full of curiosity. He often questioned his teachers and tried to unravel the nature. Sarabhai believed in hard work and punctuality. From the beginning, he was interested in mathematics and science, especially in physics. He spent his first 2 years of college at Gujarat College in Ahmedabad. Then he left for England and joined at St. John's College, Cambridge in 1939. He cleared the reverse in physics. When he started research study, the World War II had begun. He returned home to join the Bangalore Indian Institute of Science and under the guidance of Professor C.V. Raman. He began research on cosmic rays. Okay, first I'll explain this paragraph, then I'll go for next paragraph. Okay, first the pioneer of the Indian Space Research Program, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, is called the pioneer of Indian Space Research Center. Indian Space Research Center. Okay, Indian Space Research Program, not center, program. Indian Space Research Program was the famous pioneer, means the who knows everything, pioneer, who is specialist in something. Okay. Okay. So he's the Vikram Sarabhai was the famous pioneer in Indian space research program, and his father name is Ambalal Sarabhai. His father name is Ambalal Sarabhai. He was famous industrialist. Industrialist means who is the who founded the industries and who works as a manager in the industries. Okay, he's a famous industrialist, and Vikram Sarabhai was born on 12th August 1919. He was born on 12th August 1919. Okay, he was born on 1919, 12th August in Ahmedabad. Okay, his father was an eminent industrialist. His mother was Sarala Devi. his mother name is Sarala Devi. Sarala Devi. His mother name is Sarala Devi. Okay, and she was social worker. Vikram was one among the 8 children who were given education at home in their family school. So Vikram was eighth child. Okay, so Vikram's father has 8 children. How many? 8. Okay, Vikram's father has 8 children. In those 8 children studied at their home family school. Okay, their family school only they studied, and everyone became the well-educated persons. Like Sarabhai also educated well. So since his childhood, Vikram was creative and full of curiosity. So from the childhood, he was creative. He was thinking creatively. Sarabhai was thinking creatively and full of curious. Every time he will get doubts in the subjects. So he often questioned his teachers. So whenever you get the doubt, what will you do? You will question your teacher, right? So what is this teacher? How can you solve this teacher? Like that, you will ask the questions to your teachers. Like that, Vikram Sarabhai also full of curious to know about the everything. So always he questioned to his teachers and tried to unravel the nature. So he always asked the both questions towards the teachers to clarify his doubts, and also he unraveled the nature. Unravel means to solve. He always tried to solve the nature. That means whatever he doubts get, he solved those doubts. Okay. Next, Sarabhai believed in hard work and punctuality. So Sarabhai always believed in hard work. Okay, always he did hard work and he always followed the punctuality. Okay, and from the beginning, he was interested in mathematics and science, especially physics. From the beginning, from the childhood, he was interested. He was interested toward the mathematics, science, and especially physics subject. He was interested in physics subject. Next, he spent his first 2 years of college at Gujarat College in Ahmedabad. So first, after completion of the 10th class, we will go for college now. So he spent his first 2 years in Gujarat. Gujarat College in Ahmedabad. Spent his first 2 years in the Gujarat College in Ahmedabad. So next, then he left for England and joined at the St. John's College, Cambridge in 1939. So after studying 2 years in Gujarat College, he left to England. He went to England to study. He went to England and he joined St. John's College. St. John's College. Okay, he joined St. John's College in 1939. The year 1939. He joined St. John's College in 1939 to study there. Okay. He cleared the Tripon in physics. Cleared the Tripon means here Tripon means BA degree. You know, he completed his graduation there. Okay, where he completed in England, St. John's College. He completed his degree, and then when he started research study, so after completion of the BA degree, what they will do? He will do. He wants to study. He wants to research. But what happened? The World War II began at that time. The World War II began. So he's unable to stay in England. So what he did, he returned to home to join in the Bangalore's Indian Institute of Science. And under the guidance of the Professor C.V. Raman, he began research on cosmic rays. Okay. So what happened? When he wants to research there in England, what happened? At the same moment, the Second World War started. Okay. So when the Second World War started, he returned to India. So after returning India, where he joined? He joined in a Indian Institute of Science. This college is in Bangalore. Okay. He joined in a Indian Institute of Science. So this is in Bangalore. This college in Bangalore. So this college in Bangalore. So he joined in that college. So Indian Institute under the guidance of Professor C.V. Raman. So now what he was doing, he was researching. Okay, he was researching in science. So while researching under the guidance of the C.V. Raman, Professor C.V. Raman. Okay, do you know Professor C.V. Raman? We celebrate Science Day on February 28th. Why we celebrate? Do you know anyone? Why we celebrate the Science Day? Can anyone? When do we celebrate and why do we celebrate? Come on, fast. Do you know C.V. Raman first of all? Okay. We celebrate Science Day on 28th February. That means this month only. So on the day, C.V. Raman, on the day C.V. Raman discovered Raman effect. Okay, Raman effect. Raman effect. We call Raman effect. Who discovered this? C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman discovered Raman effect. So on that day we celebrate Science Day. So did you remember now who is C.V. Raman? C.V. Raman also a famous scientist. Okay. Under the guidance of the C.V. Raman, Professor Vikram, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai joined in that college. Which college? Here I have written Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. He joined under the guidance of C.V. Raman. Okay. Next, Sarabhai's detailed study of cosmic rays. So what he was researching there? On cosmic rays. He was researching on cosmic rays. Cosmic rays. Okay. He was researching on cosmic rays. Sarabhai's detailed study of cosmic rays would help him in understanding the magnetic field of space, the nature of the sun and the outer space. To conduct experiments on cosmic rays, he went to the high ranges of the Himalayas. After completing his experimental work on cosmic rays in India, he went to England once again in 1945. After obtaining PhD degree from Cambridge University, he returned to India. So what happened? Sarabhai's detailed study on cosmic rays would help him to understand the magnetic field in the space. So cosmic rays means it belongs to space. Okay. What is that? 50190. 8th lesson, visionary scientist is 8th lesson. Okay, look at here. So he wants to study the detailed study of the cosmic rays made him to understand about the magnetic field in the space. Space means sun, moon, everything. We have planets. So on the planets, whatever the magnetic powers are, they magnetic powers. He understood the magnetic field in the space. Why? Because he studied in the cosmic rays. He researched on the cosmic rays. That's why he understood that about the magnetic powers, magnetic field in the space. So the nature of the sun and outer space. He also understood the nature of the sun and the outer space of the sun. So to conduct experiments on cosmic rays, he went to high ranges of Himalayas. So what happened? He wants to experiment, he wants to know more about the cosmic rays. He wants to do experiments on the cosmic rays. So he went to high range on the Himalayas. So he conducted experiments on the high range of the Himalayas to know about the cosmic rays. So after completing his experimental work on cosmic rays in India, he went to England again. First he went to England to study, right? So after completion of his BA, So Second World War started. That's why he returned to India in 1939. So next, again he went to England for his education, for study. Okay, when he went to England again, 1945. In 1945, again he went to England. Again he went to England, and there he completed his PhD degree. So in England he completed his PhD degree in the Cambridge University. Next, he returned to India after completion of PhD. Again he returned to India. Okay. Next, Sarabhai set up the physical research laboratory in a residential bungalow. In a short time, this laboratory was shifted to the MG Science Institute premises in the University area of Ahmedabad. Are you writing? Okay. So what happened? Sarabhai set up the physical research laboratory in his residential bungalow. So wherever he lives, there he set up, that means he constructed a physical research laboratory for his research work. He set up the, shall I write this? Okay. When he come back after receiving the PhD degree, he came to India again. He returned to India. So after returning India, Sarabhai set up a physical research laboratory. Physical research laboratory in his bungalow. In his bungalow. So he was, after returning India, Sarabhai set up a physical research laboratory in his residential bungalow. So in a short time, this laboratory was shifted. So he was constructed that in his house itself. So after within short time, what happened? He changed that laboratory into the shifted means changed the laboratory into the MG Science Institute premises. There is a MG Science Institute. So he shifted this physical laboratory, that means physical research laboratory, he shifted into the MG Science Institute. Shifted to MG Science Institute. Science Institute. MG Science Institute. Institute premises in the university area of Ahmedabad. So, quiet and soft-spoken Sarabhai behaved courteously with the students and the co-workers in 1955. So, after shifting his physical research laboratory to the MD Science Institute, so he worked with the co-workers and students. He was a soft-spoken person. He's a kind person. He behaved very courteously, very kindly with his students and as well as his co-workers who is working with him. Okay, so he was very soft-spoken person. So he behaved courteously with his co-workers and as well as his students. Okay, so he opened another branch of physical research laboratory to study cosmic rays. First, he established this physical research laboratory. After he wants to research on the cosmic rays, so he was one more physical research laboratory constructed there. Okay. One more, he opened another physical research laboratory in in Ahmedabad. Okay. To conduct the experiments on the cosmic rays in 1963. The government of India developed it is an independent laboratory. So after first he opened physical research laboratory, and one more laboratory, that is physical, that is also physical research laboratory, one more. Okay, one more he was opened. So this was the government of India made, it was independent laboratory. The government of India developed this laboratory as independent laboratory. Independent laboratory. So today it is known as high altitude research laboratory. So physical, he was opened the second physical research laboratory. This was developed by government as a independent laboratory. Now this laboratory is called, in these days, this laboratory is called altitude research laboratory. So it is known as, now it is known as altitude research laboratory. Research laboratory. Okay, this is now Indian. He which he opened that physical research laboratory in these days known as altitude research laboratory. Okay. Next is Sarabhai contributed immensely in setting up of many high-level research institutes. Not only these two, Sarabhai contributed. Sarabhai has given many institutes for Indian research centers. Okay, so he has constructed and given to the people who are researching on the science. So he contributed immensely in setting up many high-level research institutes, so that everyone should research on that. Okay, the scientists should research on the research centers. He was a visionary. The Community Science Center was set up in the university area for school students to perform and understand experiments on their own. Later, it was renamed Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. So Sarabhai was, he has contributed immensely means greatly. He was contributed greatly to the setting of the many high-level research institutes. So after that, he was a visionary person. As I told you, visionary means who has who can think about the future. Okay, who can think before only about the future, what will happen in the future, what are the needs of the future. He before only he thought. So whatever needs of the future, he was. That's why opened so many institutes for India. So the Community Science Center was set up in the university area. So after that, he was set up one of the Community Science Center. So in the area of the school, okay, university area school, he was set up one of the Community Science Center in the area of the university school. So why he opened that one again, the Community Science Center? Because he wants that the everyone, even the students or whoever studying in the university or scientists, they have to do experiments in the science center, and as well as they have to understand about the experiment own. They have to understand own. They whatever they are whatever the experiments they are doing, they should understand that what experiment is going on. Okay, how it results, that they have to know about that. That's why he has set up one of the Community Science Center. Its name is Community Science Center. Science Center. Okay, where he set up this Community Science Center in the open area of the university school. Okay, open area of school students to perform and understand the experiments in their own. Okay, so later it was renamed Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. So first, whenever he set up, its name is Community Science Center. But after the death of the after Vikram Sarabhai died, so its name changed into Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. It renamed into Vikram Vikram Sarabhai. Vikram Sarabhai Science Center. Science Center. Okay, it was renamed. Which was renamed Community Science Center, renamed into Vikram Sarabhai Science Center. Okay. Next, Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. It renamed as a. Okay, I did not write that. Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. Community Science. Okay. Again, it was renamed into Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. Okay. So here, once I will explain orally. Okay. So whomever we are studying here, who is visionary scientist here? Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Okay. Who is the father of Vikram Sarabhai? What is the name of the Vikram Sarabhai father? Ambalal Sarabhai, right? Next, what is his mother name? His mother name is Sarla Devi. Okay. Where he studied? He studied in his own school. Okay, in his family school. And after first he joined in a college in Gujarat. So after studying 2 years, he went to England for completion of the studies. So there he completed his BA. So after that, he wants to research. But what happened? The Second World War started. So he returned to India to join in a Bangalore University. So he came to Bangalore University under the guidance of C.V. Raman. He researched on the cosmic rays. Okay. So after that, he went to high Himalayan rays to experiment on the cosmic rays to know about the cosmic rays, more about the cosmic rays and the planets. So after that, again he returned to England. So where he completed his PhD degree. So after that, he returned to India again. So after returning India, he set up physical research laboratory in his residential. So that soon it was changed into a Indian Institute premises. So where the experiments will be going on there. Okay. So next, one more physical research center he was constructed there. So it was renamed. So the government of India, it was changed into the name of independent laboratory. Okay. So after that, one more institute he conducted, that's name is Community Science Center for the school students. Okay. So that is after his death, that was renamed as Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. Okay. Cosmic rays means here, research of on the planets. Okay. So research on the planet, whatever the rays producing from the planets, about that he was researching. Okay. About space and planets and their gravity, everything they have to know. Okay. So hope you understand today's lesson. I'll explain remaining lesson in next class. I'm going to conclude the class here. Thank you.